Okay, so this is my 331 small block Ford here. Car was backfiring when I let off the throttle. Kind of had poor throttle response, kind of a rough, cold start. And I was checking the codes on the car, and I came up with a code 54, which is ACT, air charge temperature sensor fault, circuit open. So I wanted to check the sensor that was on the car for resistance across the two poles where the harness goes in. And when I checked the sensor that I installed on the car, on the engine, actually right before I installed it in the car, which that's where it was right there in the intake, I was getting 0 ohms. This is the sensor I bought at Autozone right here, right before the build. 0 ohms across those two poles right there. So when I pulled it out, come to find that the part that is supposed to be inside the sensor, pick up the temperature, is no longer there. It's gone. It was definitely in there when I installed it, and it is no longer there. Just really hoping that made it out of the engine safely without doing any damage. So, I don't know where it was, right down in there. And when I checked the factory sensor across the two poles, I got 29.6 ohms, which is right where it should be with the temperature it is right now. So not very happy with my experience with this AutoZone air charge temperature sensor on my build. I'm just going to go ahead and stick this possibly 30-year-old one right back in the car.